Hello everybody. So this video I've tried recording like 4 times at this point, and my OBS was having a lot of problems for some reason, so there's just gonna be little bits and pieces of all the recordings that I'm gonna conglomerate together into a video. It's really strange. Every so often OBS would just freeze and then I would get none of my footage saved. So this is just going to have to work. You also have to ignore the fact that there's a giant white bar at the top of the screen because in full screen it breaks. I don't understand why. With that being said, enjoy whatever I was able to salvage from this piece of shit video. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Today I'm going to be crafting a Hyperion, after being a broke boy in Hypixel Skyblock since 2019. You might be thinking, wait a second, didn't you quit Skyblock after the fish wind? And yes, I did. But my minions didn't. So basically I've been logging in periodically over the last few years just to check out new updates. I did it with Enderman Slayer, Crystal Hollows, lava fishing. You would think I would enjoy lava fishing after my experience of grinding to fishing 50, and you'd be wrong. Somehow they made lava fishing impossible without weapons that are 10 times the cost of basic lava fishing equipment. Speaking of expensive equipment, today we're crafting the most iconic and clickbait weapon in Hypixel Skyblock. That's right, the Scylla. No wait, the Hyperion. Been playing too much Smite recently. Oh my god! But you might also be asking, how did you acquire 2 billion coins by not playing Skyblock? Thank you for asking, my convenient straw man. During one of my temporary returns to Skyblock, I basically rebuilt my entire minion setup. I had enough farming XP for my melon setup and decided to take most of that excess money I had and put it back into making an even better setup. I strive to achieve the ultimate goal of never having to actually put in work for this game. So I put down a bunch of slime minions with the highest upgrades I could afford and let them cook for a bit. Except for this one sheep minion. We don't talk about him. I know a lot of Skyblock tryhards are probably tell me this entire setup is outdated or dog shit or something, but at this point I just kind of don't care. Like, I'm not spending 8 hours each day playing like I was over code. I don't need to min-max that hard. I do that with Geometry Dash now. So after a few months of not thinking about it, I came back to a small loan of 1 billion coins waiting for me in my minions' pockets. I knew that the Skyblock market was pretty volatile and I should put that money into a physical item so that inflation increases its value over time. You know, like how actual smart people think. So I bought a Necron's handle and then went back to not playing the game. Flash forward to a few weeks ago when I realized the next derpy was coming up. I decided to hop on during the time as mayor and claim minions again, and was met with another small sum of 1.4 billion coins. The next thing I did was put my money towards scrolls since they were the next most expensive part of the sword. It's like my man Cornelius says, a Hyperion without scrolls is like Technoblade without potatoes. I miss Techno, man. It's just not the same without him. It's okay though, we're also putting a bunch of potato books on and the Art of War on it. Sun Tzu won't know what hit him. But why stop there? Some perfect gemstones, a recombobulator, and the first master star. What, man, I'm not dropping another 400 mil just for the number 5 in the name. I'll keep the first star so I always know that my sword is number 1. Okay, real talk though. I've done a lot of fishing and gotten my fair share of cool loot over the years, but my favorite piece of loot that fishing can give you is quite possibly the least useful. The music rune. My single favorite cosmetic in Skyblock. Fuck dyes, fuck decorations, and fuck pet skins. Actually, scratch that last one. The Frozen Blaze pet skin goes pretty hard. But the music rune is a step above everything else. I'd only managed to snag a few while fishing, since fishing rewards catching creatures over general loot, and the small amount of music runes I did end up getting would instantly be sold because they were one of the rarest runes in the game, and arguably the coolest. Like seriously, every time you kill a mob, it plays a bunch of notes in this really satisfying melody. So because this is going to be the most expensive weapon I'll ever make, I decided to splurge a little. The music rune has entered the list of unnecessary additions to the sword, right next to the book of stats. Not much to add about this one, I just thought it should be mentioned as well. Alright, let's talk enchants. So I scanned through all the applicable enchants on swords and what was available on the bazaar and bought everything within reason at max level. Obviously I'm skipping things that cost more than like 200 mil because I can just add those later on. Despite my minions' generous payments, I do not have infinite money. So for now we got quite a few books which should still carry through anything I actually try to do in this game. We're sticking with ulti wise for similar reasons. Chimera is too expensive and every time I see it I'm forced to remember how boring the Diane event is. And that's pretty much the bulk of what's going into it. I could spend a bit more time maxing out the remaining books or getting the 5th Master Star, but honestly I just don't play this game enough to care. They aren't urgent and probably won't noticeably impact my gameplay, so I'll just put them on the back burner for now. All I have to do is to actually craft it. Alright, so we're gonna not make an expert ring. That's not what we're gonna do. We're gonna handle these guys. Jesus Christ, it just feels dangerous to have this thing, man. It's so much money. Alright, and we're gonna put this thing back in, and we're gonna just, how did I screw that up? Okay, boom. Hyperion crafted. He's worthless though without his trusty scrolls. So we're gonna prepare. Well, we already have them, but we're also gonna prepare a recom. We're gonna do all the basic stuff, and then we're gonna put on the enchants last because that's kind of the most comprehensive. Implosion. I don't think there's an order. I haven't researched this enough to know, but yeah. Shadow Warp, and finally, Wither Shield, giving me Wither Impact. There it is, boys. We've done it. The base strongest weapon in the game. Wither Impact is just absurd, just period. The fact that this hasn't even been like power crept yet in this game is ridiculous because it's been like 4 years since this came out. The Mythic Hyperion. The Book of Stats. It shouldn't, yeah, so be 0. I mean, that's kind of clean as is. And then Art of War, Strength. We should do Hot Potato Books first. Okay, we should probably put the stars on it first. This thing I'm a little scared to put on because, like, oh, it only increases stats in Master Mode? Dude, I don't even think I need this. I don't even fucking play Master Mode because I don't have enough stuff to play it. I don't even think this is worth it, to be honest. Alright, time for gemstones. If I remember correctly, this process is kind of cringe, so bear with me on this. 4. I don't remember it being 4. I remember it being 3. Did I just get scammed? Damn, that's really annoying. I thought I had everything planned out. I guess while we're waiting for this, we can also put on the music rune. And music rune 3. Ooh. Oh, it's glorious. Alright, let's go do a test real quick. Probably isn't going to do much damage, but... Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my fucking god. I don't really know if 2 perfects is the correct move to put on a hype, but like, because I'm not going to change it, I think it's probably the best option. I think realistically I could probably put Ruby or like one of these, like maybe Jasper as perfects, but like, that's just kind of not ideal, especially because this is just going to need so much mana to use. 180k, that's a lot of damage. So if I take out my gemstone gauntlet and just like punch, right, with no armor on, it's like 43k, which is like not a ton of damage. I know it does more on mining islands now, post-update. Fuck you, Hypixel. Okay, cool. What else? I think all that's left is enchants, and so that's gonna take a while to actually put on. Maybe I'll apply ulti-wise, because that seems like the most important. Oh my fucking god, I didn't do it with champion. Oh. Okay, let's also put champion on, because champion is pretty important to put on early. Alright, so first thing we're gonna put on is ulti-wise. Oh my, Vasco 3 is 500 XP levels, so like this is probably the best one to put on now. I don't really know what else I was going to do with this video because like it was just going to be a power test, like see how much damage it did, but you know, it does a lot of damage. It does more than a regular weapon does. Oh my god, yes. You have no idea how long I've waited to actually fucking breeze through some of this stuff. Sword review. It good. Yeah, hi, we're back. So, a little while ago, I made, this guy, and he's pretty cool, but I also now want to make, a Terminator, because I'm stupid. Like, I don't even play this game that much, but just in the event that I come back to it, I'm like, hey, I want to have fun for a little bit. I should probably have, like, good items to use. So, with the help of some minions, I decided to, you know, acquire everything I need. And we've got most of it. I'm missing like 1 book, and then I think other than that, we're kind of chilling. I was lucky enough that as soon as I came back to Skyblock, Derpy was the mayor, so I kind of just took advantage of that. So the plan is just to make term, enchant it, do all that stuff, probably do a damage test, and then that's gonna be it. I mean, I don't really have much more. It's not like I really fucking... It's not like this is actually an upload or anything. This is just kind of like for me in the future if I'm like, hey, here's something I can do. Yes, I have Enderman Slayer 7. I grinded it out like a couple years ago because I was stupid and I thought it was a good idea at the time. I guess we can just kind of... Yeah, there we go. Here we go. The biggest, baddest boy in Skyblock. 1 million coins. That's pretty fucking expensive. Ba-ba. Spear Ritual. I have the same mindset for this as I have for the hype, is I just wanted to make one really maxed out item, and I'd rather just have it giga big instead of just like having something that I'm like, oh yeah, I have to upgrade in the future. Yippee! Cool. We just have regular enchants next, right? So because it's not a sword, it's gonna have considerably less than the other ones. And some of these, like power, I'm just not fucking buying power 7. Like, you're out of your damn mind. It's 250, right? Alright, looking pretty snazzy. Oh, I didn't put the regular enchants. Oh, fuck! 280 damage, 209. Pretty freaking good, I must say. Well... We're finally back playing Skyblock for the first time in like 4 years. Surely nothing but good things can come of this. Okay, so it's been a while since I've actually been here. My slime farm. Let's see how much money have I made. And if you haven't been following me since like the old days, you might be like, why the heck is your island organized so scuffed? And the answer to that is because I tried building this this minion setup, and then at some point everything just fucking fell apart, and yeah, I was like, you know what, I'm not, I can't be asked to do this. Okay, so a nice solid 1.1 bill, just from that. That's, I mean, it's been like 3 years. I don't know, man. What the fuck is this? What? Okay, yeah, I was not ready for a spawn to look this much different. Oh my, oh, okay. Now, hold on a minute, I didn't realize we were cooking this hard. So, I'm seeing on my side, there's also talk to Enid, or something like that. Oh, there they are, okay. This person. Follow the river that flows under this bridge, and I'll soon find a way to it. Cool, okay. Whoa! Okay, well, I'm turned on the volume, holy fuck. Fishing was the only thing that Skyblock actually had for me. It was literally the only thing that I liked about this game. And then when I hit fishing level 50, I was like, you know what, I think I'm just done. I think I just don't give a fuck anymore. The bayou. Ooh. Is this it? Is this the entire island? That kind of sucks, bro. What happened to the abyss? Yeah, that's actually kind of sad. I was really hoping that the abyss would actually be like, you know, more water than just a swamp. As I was recording the last one, they just dropped a new island. The next version of the fishing island, whatever the frog one, the frog island. Yep, that's what we're calling it. So basically, having never done anything regarding this island, we're gonna try to figure out how to get there, look at that island, and then immediately just get the fuck off. What do we need to go here? We need Researcher Gilbert. And how the fuck do we get him? Recruit crew to your ship by finding them on fishing island. Okay, cool. So if I remember correctly, I watched a video about this. It's like, you can find him here, I think? There you are. Hello, sir. I don't know why they just decided to make, you know, trophy fish, but frogs. I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be fun. Give me a travel scroll to the bayou. Okay, let's figure out how to do that. So, now that we have Bucko, oh! I thought that was going to take a lot more work, but I'm pleasantly surprised. Now, this is completely new. I have not looked at any of this stuff yet. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the hunter stuff, and then we'll just swap to the fish, and then we'll just start throwing. What I'm talking about. Wormholes? What are we talking about? This is Skyblock. What are you talking about? I honestly have missed fishing. It's a very, like, mundane activity, but, like, it's, I don't know, it's the only thing in Skyblock that I felt like was, like, relaxing enough that I didn't have to, you know, put too much thought into it. I could just chill. I could just have a good time. So I miss this aspect of it. Holy shit. Fucking nuked him. Oh my god. Bro never stood a chance. Oh my god. Sea frogs can only be found underwater, so does that mean I have to be fishing underwater to get it? And it's a trophy fish frog? Tree frogs are ghosts. They got leaves. What are we talking about, bro? Oh, that's the frog prince. Get absolutely dunked on. Fucking solo. No contest. So, thank you for watching this video. This is going to be the end of it unless they release another update within the next, like, I don't know, 24 hours, which I doubt it. I think the new island is pretty cool. I think a lot of the stuff that is on there is just better versions of things we've seen on other islands. Hint, hint, the Crimson Isle sucks ass. Yeah, so I had a fun, would recommend giving it a try, but, you know, this is not a game I want to put another, you know, 3,000 hours into. This is something I just wanted to come back to once, and just, I'm done. I'm done with Hypixel Skyblock. Maybe I'll hop on again in the future to just, like, check my minions, or just to, you know, mess around, I don't know. But I'm never going to take this game nearly as seriously as I did over COVID. This game is just such a massive time slog, and it feels like you have to have a full-time job to make any progress. And I already have a full-time job, so I can't be doing that. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.